Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing ATRAXA Reanimator in Ranked Standard. This is the most fun I've had with the deck in a while. I think I could actually just sit here and play this exact deck for another 2 to 3 hours and be completely satisfied, which is surprising because every time I play against ATRAXA, I always think it's kind of a meme. It comes down, I have instant speed removal, I kill it because it doesn't have indestructible, and then I win the next turn. But I actually found it super fun to play on my side of the battlefield. In terms of deck construction, this is mostly red-white Boros, but I am very intentionally putting in Faithful Mending and diluting the mana base with lots of blue sources to hit Faithful Mending. I think it's just that important. In a deck that doesn't have a lot of space for early drops, 1, 2s, and 3s, the Faithful Mending doubles as both a 2-drop and potentially a 3-drop, gains you life against aggro, and does the whole draw discard thing. So it does all the things you want, and I think it's worth diluting the mana base with blue just to try to hit it on 2 and 3 consistently. Also, it plays extremely well with Brotherhood End because we're not dumping bodies onto the battlefield, which sets us up for a nice sweeper on 3 if you have the Brotherhood End in hand. Companion's also pretty good. Comes down, draw a card, hit your land drops, can block for a turn before sweeping. I like that as well. And then exactly 1 copy of Strangle, which you might think is weird, but I actually think is crucial. There are many turns where you get ATRAXA down and you have 1 mana open and you dig through the top 10, and being able to hit a playable that you can play that same turn and pick off one of your opponent's creatures is sometimes the difference between life and death. So I really like that 1 copy in there. Along those lines, in general, it's good to build the deck with some one-ofs in there. Like all of the legendary lands are quite nice because you can get them off ATRAXA and then play them for various amounts of value. You could even throw in an Abrade in the 2-drop slot somewhere, just so you can deal with artifacts like your opponent's portal if you need to. 2 Celestis I like a lot. Allows you to potentially go turn 4 Invoke Justice, which is strong. Fable, of course, in the deck, create treasure, draw discard, all that stuff. Big score is essential. Not every game will be an Invoke Justice game, but you sometimes can just hard cast ATRAXA. If you big score on 4 and hit your 5th land drop, you can sometimes just go right into ATRAXA. You either will need 2 treasures or a treasure plus a Celestis or a treasure plus a Jet Meteor's Garden to pull it off, but it's actually not that unreasonable. Mostly we want to be Invoke Justicing, and then we also have an Emperor in here because you can hit a Planeswalker off ATRAXA, generally a good card, and can exile some things you otherwise might not be able to deal with, and 1 Portal and 1 with the Multiverse. Super fun. I could play it for hours on end, honestly. So give it a try. If you have the wild cards to spend, it's not going to be a tier 1 deck, but you can get a lot of mileage fun-wise out of this deck, I think. So enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Opponent goes first, but we can Mending for a couple turns. I'm okay with that. Rakdos. Okay, we'll start here. Put the fast land down on 2. Mardu Harvester, alright. Fast land, and we'll Mending this turn. Maybe drop off one with the Multiverse. How much Graveyard Hate do they really have? I don't know if there's space for Graveyard Trespasser in that deck. Swing for 3. Down to 17. 3rd land into another Harvester, okay. Blood token. And past us. Let's see. Do we bin Multiverse? We don't have to just yet. We can hold on to it in case they do have Graveyard Hate. Invoke Justice, nice, okay. So this time we can either Fable, we're probably just going to Celestis instead. We can probably bin a land here. Keep the other 2, and maybe we can bin the Fable, honestly. We're doing okay. Well, if we want to just Invoke Justice, we actually have to bin this now. If we're going to Celestis this turn instead. Okay, so it's like this then. And we're hoping they just don't have Graveyard Hate, but we don't know. Keep playing white mana, play the Celestis. So we can go turn 4 Invoke Justice into 1 with the Multiverse, which is okay, but doesn't end the game. Alright, they tap out for draw power. Drop us down to 13. Portal would have been nice to discard. That might be worth holding out for, actually. Or we can just do it for free. Okay. So Invoke Justice here. Take the 1 with the Multiverse. Target a player. Auto pay. A little bit of life, down to 12. And cast Portal for free. Seems fair. That's definitely fair magic, right? Let's see if they scoop or not. Drop to 16. They don't scoop. They have Rite of Oblivion. They freaking trudge on. Very nice. Okay. We'll take a Harvester. Get our blood token. Alright, very nice opponent. I admire them. More lands. Play out the Fable here. Okay. And we'll probably Mending away Sokenzin. Keep digging for our next banger. Cut down there. Okay. All right, let's see if they can hit the next land drop. Down to 13. They do hit the 4th land drop. They can Rite of Oblivion away the portal. Okay. Game on. Yep. We could actually pressure them with the Sokenzin, but I don't think that's the play. Okay. Mending here. Emperor's okay. I mean, we already have the Celestis though, so I guess it's you and the land, I think. Draw. More land for us. Bin you. Might even bin the Emperor here. How good is that, right? I think we're looking to big score into something nice and juicy. Invoke Justice. Okay. Can't do it yet, so we have to big score on their turn, and then invoke Justice the ATRAXA next turn. Swing for 3. Okay. I actually don't think we take this action. We don't want to give them the chance to do anything with our graveyard. So we'll decline. Opponent drops to 9. Hit their 5th land drop. Play a Fable, okay. Resolve. Pass to attackers. Rite of Oblivion there. Okay. Exile. Well, they're going to have an answer for the next ATRAXA. The game goes on. Big score. Drop you off. Strangle and a land. All right. My turn is fine. Do we want to cycle the garden? Could cycle it very cheaply. Keep our treasure around. It's okay with me. I don't even know if we need Strangle, though. Fable's probably better. Take the action. Might drop off Strangle here. Yeah, I'll drop off Strangle. Otawara could actually be useful. Okay, invoke Justice. Get back the ATRAXA. Well, they want a Rite of Oblivion use. Maybe put the counters here instead. Alright, the next Invoke Justice is okay in terms of sorceries. I think we'll take the Cycle lands. Unless you want to deploy something for 4 this turn. Instance, we'll take Big Score. Enchantments, Creature. We get Big Score. Maybe we take the untapped land here. Hold Otawara to bounce the ATRAXA and replay it. Seems okay. Opponent drops down to 8 here. We have a 6/6 Kiki Jiki as well. They get their draw discard off. And they scoop. Good for them, though. Sticking it out with Rite of Oblivion. That was kind of sick. Honestly, I was rooting for them. If they could have broken us that game, that would have been kind of sweet. On the play, looking okay here. Wish we had one fewer slow land, but we'll figure it out. Mono black. Okay, we don't hit the next untapped land, so off to a bit of a slow start here. Opponent is as well, though. I think we just drop the companion. Keep playing out these gardens. Okay, opponent burns the cut down now. Assumes they won't have a better target, which is kind of reasonable. And one more Jetmir's Garden, just to be sure. Third land into the Flesh Scourger. Okay, we're going to try to go way over the top of that. This turn we big score and set up for ATRAXA. Okay, swing for 3, no problem. Not an explosive enough start. Next Flesh Scourger, okay, fine. Take the big score. Bin the ATRAXA. No more land. Okay. Strangle as well. Alright, here comes Invoke Justice. Get you. Target a player. Auto pay. Brotherhood End will be nice. Untap land is also nice. And for instance, I guess Big Score is pretty good. Though Faithful Mending's a bit cheaper, actually. We could even do that this turn if we wanted to. Now we'll take the Big Score. Okay. There's the land. I think we go Companion here so that if they can evoke Despair, we actually have another creature to take. Alright. And they might have removal for the Atraxa. We'll be ready for it. We put both in the graveyard. They can't play 2 Graveyard Trespassers. And we're not very close to hard casting it. I think this is fine to bin you. Okay. Alright, full hand acquired. And we have the Sweeper ready to go as well. Swing here. I don't think we double block, because again, we want to keep the Atraxa off the... I mean, we can though, right? Because we have 2 down there. We can just invoke Justice again. They invoke Despair here. We lose the Atraxa. We just play the next one out. I think it's okay. And if we don't, we just... Brotherhood end. So maybe it's fine. Let's go no blocks. Down to 11. Let's see what they can do. Phyrexian Obliterator. Okay. Well, we can still swing for 11 here. Not sure we're blocking the Obliterator, though. Okay. It's a big life total swing. We might strangle one of these Flesh Gorgers just to shut down their lifelink a little bit. Celestis. Maybe kill one of you, yes. That's fine. Okay. End here. Can Faithful Mending if we need to. Yep, no blocks. Take 8. That's fine. Drop to 11. Do they have removal for the Atraxa? Corrupt for 6. Okay, that's fine. We're still alive. Interesting. I'll take the Mending here. I don't think we're going to play out Brotherhood End for the time being. Fable's okay. I think we can drop one of the Atraxas as well. Wandering Emperor is great here. That answers the Obliterator problem. And I'm happy to just do it now. Okay. Exile the Obliterator. Swing here. And we'll drop a Fable as well. Invoke Despair. Drop off the Companion. Lose the enchantment, and lose the Emperor, but that's fine here. Evolve Sleeper. This time we can double block, and that's fine. I think we Brotherhood End just to remove this thing. So they don't get any draws off it. Swing for 11. Opponent does not give up easily. Up to 42. Don't even know that we big score. I think we just keep both Invoke Justices in hand. Edict. Sack a creature. That's fine. My turn. We Invoke Justice it back. Plenty of cards in deck. Take the Atraxa again. Scoop! Yep, and we got one more to go too. Not bad. Okay, game crashed. Had to completely reload. Mulligan this. This is not a great hand either. We're going to keep it, and we're going to make it work. We need all the land we can get. Oh, alright. I guess game just randomly discarded for us. Yeah, so the game crashed multiple times, and then on the 3rd time it re-downloaded it from scratch or something. Not really sure. Probably would have liked to have started off with a better hand, but here we go. Jewel Thief. Opponent also ramping. Okay, Faithful Mending here. Could hit a Strangle, I suppose. But, pretty low chance. Let's see if we can scare them off with a counterspell. Maybe they don't drop their 4 or 5 drop immediately into open mana. Are you afraid of Make Disappear? Opponent might be afraid of Make Disappear. You let this go. Okay. Swing with Vigilance for 3. Alright. Down to 17. That's all for the turn, though. Take our Faithful Mending. I think we bin the slow land. Maybe one of the Emperors to get back with Invoke Justice. Okay. Alright, can either big... I guess we actually are big scoring this turn. Because the Emperor does not pick off the Vigilance creatures. Augur. That's definitely an issue. Okay. Cemetery Prowler as well. They could take the Mending. If we want to get value out of the Mending, we can do it now. I don't think that's the biggest deal. Let's let this resolve. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get the value out of it now. Bin you. Maybe bin 1 Invoke Justice. Okay, they probably took the Wandering Emperor, I'd imagine. Yep. Swing for 6. Faithful Mending giving us a nice little life total buffer. We have the ATRAXA now. So I guess we want to big score it away this turn and get it back with Invoke Justice next turn. In which case we'll get you down. End here and hope that's enough. Defiler of Vigor. Okay. Swing with everyone. Yep, they take the card now. I think we have to big score, though. Down to 4. Okay. We don't even have to bin the ATRAXA, but I think I like making it as big as possible with lifelink off the Invoke Justice anyway. So I think we'll still do it like this. Okay, another Mending could be useful, actually. Top deck the next one anyway. Alright, like I said, I do want the lifelink. So we'll start here. Get you back. Removal for the Augur would be nice. Brotherhood ends pretty good, I'd say. Let's go sorcery here. Maybe a cycle land. Instant. I like the life off the Mending. And creature, I might just take the companion. We don't need the backup ATRAXA, I don't think. Brotherhood end here does slow them down quite a bit. I think that's the play this turn. Okay, creatures and planeswalkers. Tyvar Stand. Okay. Interesting. All right, your move. We have an 11/11 lifelinker. Can you get through it? Opponent says they're going to play the next Defiler Vigor. They're not giving up yet. Swing with everyone. Anything else good down here? Not really. Take the block on the Vigor. Take 8, go up 11. One in the multiverse is interesting. Flashing in the Emperor here is pretty good. They scoop. Yeah. I think we probably flash in the Emperor this turn, take the next Defiler, block the other one, keep pressing from there. Okay, nice. On the play, looking okay here. Alright, Spirit Companion on 2, ready to go. Mountain Kumano, okay. Still, we're ready for it. We do have Brotherhood End on 3 if we want it. Faithful Mending's good. That buys us time to get a better sweep off. Phoenix Chick, okay. Comes in as a 2/2. Backup Phoenix Chick. A Ganjo as well. We could Faithful Mending this turn, give us a better sweeper next turn. I think I'm okay with that. I think we can play out the Aganjo. Save a little pain land damage. There's a chance we hit Strangle. I think I'm fine to do this now. Okay. Probably bin the fast land. And maybe you as well. No attacks. We'll block the Kumano if they give us the chance. And then we'll set up to sweep. Third land. Give us something else. Swift Spear. Okay. Let's hope they tap out enough that, yeah, we'll block here. They might play with fire to the face. They don't. Okay. That's all. I think this is our chance to Brothers at End. Have to take some pain land damage, sadly, but it's just how it is. 3 damage. Auto pay. Down to 12. Can they pump the Swift Spear out of range? They would need 2 instant 1-mana spells. They can't. Alright, board completely gone. There is stick, though, so we might see Play with Fire or Lightning Strike to the face. Lightning Strike down to 9. Opponent with 2 cards left in hand. Shivan Devastator, X equals 2. Down to 7, okay. More land for us. Otawara could actually be useful. I think we start with the cheaper Mending. ATRAXA. Okay, so that means you really want a big score, I guess. Even still, we need 3 treasure tokens that way. No, so we want to bin the ATRAXA and just invoke Justice next turn, and then we're totally fine. Let's bin these 2. Okay. We don't have any blue. I guess we could take 1 more Faithful Mending this turn if we want to blow the Otawara, which I'm fine with. Okay. End here. We can gain even more life off the Faithful Mending. And we have all 4 white mana sources, although some of them are pain lands. Whew, that'll hurt. Okay. I mean, net we gain 1 life doing this. Auto pay. I think it's you guys. Count to 3. Do they have the Lightning Strike is my question. But we go for it here. Take the ATRAXA. Auto pay. Drop down to 2. They are Play with Fire away from victory. We only have 1 blue open. So we can't Strangle this turn. I think we already played the land for turn. It's unfortunate. I guess we'll take the Strangle here. And we'll take the Planeswalker. And maybe the untapped land still. Creature, artifact. Okay. Alright, can you win this turn? Play with Fire to the face. It's a Raiju, which is the same thing. So they get the trigger beforehand. Not a bad draw there. Not a bad draw. Top deck for the win. On the play. Looks good to me. Slow land first. Gonna need double red to get Brotherhood End. And we might even need it against mono black. Okay, here comes the companion. No double red yet. Could always a Ganja the sleeper if we had to. No blocks. If we wanted to force them to invest mana, we actually could, but it's alright. Underdog instead. Again, no red source. So we're looking at the Fable here. No attacks. If it sticks around, we can try to get the mana to Brotherhood End, but I suspect we'll see a cut down or something here. I mean, if we're going to sweep, we might as well take a chump here. Force them to invest some mana. Still, they might pick off the Shaman. They do. Not super surprising. Still sad, though. Down to 16. We don't top deck the red source. We can draw discard a bit here. Probably can bin in a Ganjo. And maybe 1 Invoke Justice. More Invoke Justices on the way. So we're going to Faithful Mending this turn. I think that's all. Okay. End here. Let's wait to mending until their end step. We don't want to drop something off to the graveyard that they can pick off with the Graveyard Trespasser. 2 mana there. They could still go land Trespasser after combat. I forget if they already hit their 4th land drop this turn. Down to 10. My turn. All right. Here comes the mending. Give me something good. Celestis does something. We still need to land, though. Okay, so it's like this then. Companion. Well, I think we still go that line. And the auto tapper. Oh, the auto tapper used our other red source. That is not ideal. That's a bummer. Well, if we're lucky, they'll over deploy, but that was a huge miss there. Auto tapper tapped the only red source. Okay. Liliana, sack a creature. If they go minus, it dies to Brotherhood End. They do. Okay. Well, Sweeper got better. Auto tapper had our best interest in mind, it seems. Manual taps do nothing. Kind of weird. Okay. This is the Brotherhood End turn. Of that, I'm sure.
Knew this was a waste of time.
Play out the garden, I think, in case we top deck the ATRAXA. We could actually just hard cast it. Shakedown heavy. Interesting. Not what I expected to see. Okay. Mending again. There's the ATRAXA. Can we just hard cast you or not? What do we need? No, we need one more. So bin the Celestis. And then bin the ATRAXA, I guess. Okay. Reanimate it is. Bring back the ATRAXA. It's got a nice amount of counters on it. Ooh, I like Portal. If we take the untapped land here, then we can Fable as well. Instance, big score is good. Fable's good for enchantments. Next ATRAXA is fine. Okay, we get the reload. Playing out Fable's okay. Alright, let's see what you got, opponent. Opponent has got the scoop. We have the Portal next turn as well. Nice. On the play with either Fable or Brothers at End. We don't have the second red, though. We can try to Fable it up here. Okay, try land down first. Fluffy Unicorns is the opponent. Celestis, okay, not bad. Pretty safe to play out a Ganjo here. Gonna need every land we can get. Mono red. Mono red aggro, no one drop. Okay, I've seen worse. Big score will be nice eventually. Let's see if we can get a... we could almost just cast ATRAXA. We'll try the Fable here. I mean, the draw discard is likely to get us to that 4th land. Celestis is a freebie, though. Definitely considering Celestis instead. Swing for 2, no blocks. We'll try to get the treasure if we can. Down to 16. Ah, okay. A little bit different than what I expected. We don't hit the land yet. We'll definitely bin you. And I think we can bin the Brotherhood End as well. Okay, we hit the untapped land. That allows us to big score and just attracts the next turn. Ah, before moving to combat. Okay, fine. You're done. In that case, I guess we could hold the Emperor here. We big score into the untapped land. We just get there, though. Another adversary. Okay. It's only 4 damage. I think think we go for the big score instead. Let's drop the Celestis. Okay, we hit the untap land. Down to 12. We needed one more treasure though. Okay. Play out the garden. End here. Need one more turn. Forgot we didn't have one more treasure to do ATRAXA. Here they come. Leave back the Stomper. I think we just take 4 again. Yep. We could even block, but down to 8. All right, let's try it. Kumano. All right. 1 to the face. Cliff Stomper again. Okay. My turn. Next land is fine. ATRAXA is ready to come down finally. Brotherhood End is okay, maybe. Evoke Justice is also good. We probably just need to slow them down here, right? Nothing else matters. We'll take you. We'll take a land is fine. Enchantment creature. Okay. No attacks. Alright, they have to win via direct damage right here. Scoop! Alright, so that was not an explosive mono red start for sure. Alright, thank you for staying all the way to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.